So the OPEC plus reasoning right now is there is mayhem, chaos, and uncertainty everywhere in the oil market due to geopolitics, due to fundamentals, due to China and COVID, SPR, and so forth. So they want to be sort of the island of stability. They believe the best thing they can do right now is to just stick with their agreed to plan from last July to keep increasing by 432,000 barrels a day. I will say, I think things like OPEC, which I don't think is going to pass. It comes up every year. Chances are a little higher now because Russia features in both OPEC plus and the invasion of Ukraine. But things like NOPEC would actually increase uncertainty and volatility. So I don't think it's going to pass. But if it did, hold on to your hats, because what you've seen so far would only be a small prelude to what would come after it. But I think OPEC Plus's view is, look, we're going to have a steady course here where everything else goes kind of crazy.
And one other thing I don't understand, Bob, that maybe you can explain to me is the European position. We've seen Germany go a massive 180 in a very short period of time, saying if we cut off Russian oil supplies, and particularly gas, obviously being the key thing, but oil is also important here. If we cut that off, we are going to go into a massive recession. To a point saying we're going to cut off all the oil supplies. How did that come about, and what will be the impact if this actually happens?
Well, you're absolutely right. And what Europe, I think, understandably, even rightly, is coming to the conclusion is saying, look, yes, the costs of untangling our dependence on Russian oil and especially gas would be potentially catastrophic. For natural gas, rationing, catastrophic. But the cost of this war in Ukraine, this spreading war, could be actually even bigger. So what you see is a remarkable public and political will. It wasn't like this in the beginning after February 24th. It's grown, it's snowballed to accept enormous risk and costs for the purpose of defunding Vladimir Putin, who's getting 750 million euros a day from selling oil and gas to Europe. They're saying, look, we have got to cut this off because what's going on in Ukraine is atrocious, outrageous, and actually a bigger risk. So they're doing things no one really would have thought thinkable before February 24th in terms of these phase outs.